Carlos Nelson with the Kansas City Business Association, and today we have one of our business members, John David DeCapo with DeCapo Cookies. John David, talk to our audience a little bit about your business and what you're doing. Also, / cookie business, and we're going to be talking about the new country western bar that John David is trying to put together.
Well, DeCapo's Cookies, we started 1997 down at 19th and Campbell, next door to Tension Envelope, right down the street from where we're shooting this today. And we are a family business, and we make Italian holiday and wedding cookies. And we have been traditionally a holiday business, but in the last year or two, we've tried to develop a year-round business, and the way we've done that is we've started to do some fundraising by making not only Italian cookies, but some American specialties that we've developed. And we've had a couple of groups come in and work with us, and we were been able to provide them with some good fundraising. One scout troop was able to go to camp, and another girls volleyball team was able to buy new uniforms.
What about the Susan?
We also partnered with Susan G. Komen last year. It was our first year for the breast cancer awareness program, and we were able to donate $1,000 to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. We made a special cookie for them, put a special label on them, went out to all our retailers, and went to the Hallmark stores, the Cosentino stores, and the Sunfreshes, and some of those stores. And
Hey, John David, tell our audience a little bit about your pedigree as it relates to entrepreneurship here in Kansas City.
Well, I grew up at the Italian Gardens restaurant, which was downtown, which was my family's restaurant. It opened in 1925 and it closed in 2003. It was there for almost 80 years. I learned my entrepreneurial skills at the Italian Gardens. I started in '76, part-time when I graduated high school. Actually, I was there during junior high and high school rolling meatballs. It's like everybody starts in the kitchen. You start out rolling meatballs, and then you just progress your way to other jobs. But I learned a lot from being at the Gardens on how to treat people. When people come into your restaurant, you treat them with respect. Every person gets treated with respect, no matter what they look like, because you'd be surprised the people with the most money look the worst. But you treat everybody with respect, treat everybody like they're coming into your home. And I've tried to do that, tried to take those philosophies and use them throughout my business career. I opened up, I bought Jim's Hot Tamales in 1999 and opened up a chili parlor at 12th and Oak, across the street from City Hall. I also opened up a couple of drive-through only Italian restaurants called Italian Gardens To Go.
And where were they located?
Well, I had one on Berry Road, across the street from Zona Rosa, and I had one at 119th and Metcalf. And needed to spend a little bit more time with my daughter, so I closed those businesses down. I ended up selling the tamale business, and all I do now is make cookies, and looking to maybe venture out here soon. But as far as the cookie business is concerned, we are getting into more and more fundraising, and we're looking for groups and organizations who are interested in making money. We have different types of flyers and pamphlets that people can use that are very helpful, and it tells you exactly what to do. So we have these flyers available, and we can custom make them for each.
What I want to know, will you make a custom cookie for?
Well, I mean, we do a lot of fundraising. We make specialty cookies also. I mean, we're currently making these Valentine's boxes. We do cookies.
How many cookies are usually in this Valentine's box?
Well, you've got about 40 cookies in this Valentine's box, and it retails for $15. So you could go to the Sunfresh in Westport, which is one of my best customers, and pick up one of these boxes for $15 with about 40 cookies in it. It makes a nice Valentine's gift.
And by the way, they taste excellent.
Yeah.
I'm a pig.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Everybody likes that pink cookie.
When I was down at your office last week,
Right.
those people came in and wanted to buy that pink cookie, and I
Right.
was like,
Right.
"Oh,
Everybody
they got it."
likes the pink cookie.
So let's switch gears. Let's talk about the boots. Let's talk about that country western that you're spending some time trying to develop.
Well, in 1980, we opened up a country and western saloon out in Overland Park. It was during that urban cowboy period when everybody was country. Even Rolling Stones even put out a country album. So you know, the country music had kind of taken over the whole genre because there was disco and then there was a void, and that's where country came in. And I kind of went out and
I couldn't even picture you with
well,
country.
you know, I went out and ran a family business because the family opened up the business. They asked me to go out there. So I went out there and ran the family business. And from day one, I fell in love with country music. And like you said, I'm from Northeast. I grew up on Van Brunt, listening to rock and roll. And I heard that country music, and I just haven't been able to get it out of my head. So over the course of my life, my business life, the last 40 years, I've toyed with the idea, but once I had my daughter, who's almost who's 16, I had to stay away from that. But now that she's getting to the point where she's getting ready to graduate in a year or two and go to college, so I'm looking at
trying to get back into your dream.
Yeah. So I'm actively.
What can our community? What would you say you would like our community to know how they can help facilitate?
Well, you know what I'm doing is I started a GoFundMe page.
Let them know where that's at.
Well, I will, and it's www.gofundme.com/Johnny Boots Saloon. That's Johnny with the BOOTS Saloon. And what I'm doing with this GoFundMe page, which is so, I think it's kind of revolutionary, because what I'm doing is I'm enabling people who donate to actively take an ownership position in this saloon.
What are you trying to raise?
I'm trying to raise $50,000 to go along with the $50,000 that I'm going to put in. I'm putting in 50.
Have you found the location yet?
No, I'm
still looking?
Working with a couple. Matter of fact, I had a big developer called me yesterday from Johnson County, a major developer, and he said he heard about it and he wants to talk to me. So I'm going to meet with them next week. But my point is that for people who see this, who may want to donate, not only, there's a few things that I'm offering. First, I'm offering equity, so you're going to actually have an ownership position, even though it's going to be a small ownership position, but you're going to be a VIP member, which means you get a VIP card. You don't have to wait in line, and also you're going to get merch and different perks throughout the year. And also, the main reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to get input from people, because I'm not that smart, and the more input I can get from people, the better. I mean, there's a lot of people that come up with great ideas, and so I want people to go in, donate, become a VIP, and then have a direct relationship with me where they can actually give me ideas and give me input on the things that I'm doing.
So, in closing, what would you say to our audience?
Well, I just like to say that if you're a businessman or a woman in Kansas City, you need to be involved in this organization, because this is what it's all about. It's the synergy amongst the members. We're all working together to try to move forward, and this is how people become successful. You can't do it by yourself. You need other people. And you can't randomly do it by joining this organization or just by getting involved with other people. Just like my GoFundMe page, like I said, it's the whole idea of that is for me to get, not only to raise money, but to get input from other people that will, in the long run, help me.
All right, in closing, as I always say, when you invest in your community, really just investing in yourself. Good night.
This program is brought to you by the Kansas City Business Association.